Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D coming to you live from the Lombard, Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well, wherever you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about how to handle being rejected by Filipinos in the Philippines. Yeah! Ooh, what a joy, such a joy it is to come back to you again, my friends. And today, I want to say for those of you that are here for the first time, if you click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon, so you continue to see fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Filipino and the Philippines, you're saying this is a country where many people come all the time, and they come and they keep coming because they want to get hooked up. They want to get a relationship with the coveted Filipinas. Ooh, yeah, man. They just love the Filipinos. And rightfully so. Because the Filipinos are the cream of the crop, man. And if you're like me, you want the best on the planet Earth, yeah. You want the best of the best of the best. So yeah, they come and they keep coming. And the problem is, when they come to the Philippines, sometimes they get rejected. Now, understand me now. Most of the Filipinos will always be receptive and accepting you, and they'll be cordial, they'll be polite. Hi, sir, how are you? Good morning. And they're very beautiful people. But there's a certain amount, there's a certain partial of them that will tell you, get out of my face. They'll tell you at the beginning, oh no. You say, hey, how you doing, sweetheart? My name is Bob. I want to talk to you and I want to give you my number. Can you call me? No. You say, what? Yeah, that's how we do. So I'm gonna give you some tips. When the Filipino, when you date a Filipino or try to meet a Filipino, oftentimes you may run into rejection. As for those, especially for those of you that are dating online, because a lot of the people online simply may not like you when they see you for the first time. They may not like your features. It may not have nothing to do with the color of your skin. They may just not like your features, or they may not like how you sound. They may not like your hairstyle, your eye color. All lot of reasons why they may not like. Now, some of them may not like your age, because a lot of the Philippines, especially the younger ones, they don't like older people. They don't like older men. They like the younger men. So you have to not let that bother you, guys. You got to keep on pushing. You got to persevere, and you got to be persistent. Okay. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna do three things quickly, and then we're gonna be done with this. How you can handle rejection. Because a lot of times when we get rejection as men, we want to act a fool. Yeah, we want to act a fool because we don't like it. First thing, whenever you are rejected by a Filipino, respect their decision. Please, respect the decision. There's no national Filipino law that say they got to accept you as a foreigner. And there's no law say they got to accept you as an American. No. Well, I'm an American. You don't know who you talking to. I'm trying to get you some money, honey. I'm trying to get you hooked up with me. I'm gonna take care. Sir, I'm sorry, sir. I don't like older men. Well, I like you. Yes, sir. I thank you for liking me, sir. But I just don't like older men. Well, you don't know what you're doing, honey. Yes, sir. And we just go on and on and on, trying to make somebody, trying to bully somebody. But you need to respect their decision. They don't have to like you, and you don't have to like them. Don't force them to like you. Don't bully them to like you, because in the end result, it's not going to be good for you. The young lady done told you, I don't like you. Let it go. Move on. Don't press the issue, okay? Because when you press the issue, things become more tense, and then there's arguments, okay? So first thing, respect their choice. Not only should you respect their choice, but you need to refrain from becoming antagonistic. Yeah, you got to stop that stuff. Who you think you are? I remember back in the day, man, I used to be in the hood. I was raised up in the hood. Some of you guys were too. But back in the day, man, you see the young lady walking past you, you be with your boys, hanging on the corner, whatever. You say, ooh, she look good. Hey, young lady. Hey, sweet mama, how you doing there, girl? Ooh, you look good today. And the next thing you know, if the young lady didn't like it, she'd do one or two things. She didn't speak, kept on moving, or she turned around and did one of those. Turn the nose up to you. And boy, don't let her do either one of those, because we would get on the case. God would get on the, well, I don't want who she thinks she is. Turn it up her nose. I didn't want to talk to you in the first place, Missy Pooh. What do you think you weren't looking good in the first place? I was just trying to be nice. You know why we do all that? Because of our ego. Yeah, we got rejected. And we got shamed because the young lady didn't respond to our advances. And that happens all the time, guys. We get shamed because we tried to be nice and they didn't accept it. And we tried to down them for that. And so that happens a lot. Just because somebody don't accept you, just because they reject you, it's okay. You are, and you're confident within yourself. People that are antagonistic in that type of situation don't have an understanding of who they are in their own person and in their own self. You have to be self-confident. Just because she rejected your comments doesn't mean that you are a terrible person. Don't act mean. Be understanding and just let it go. Stop. You don't have to be antagonistic. You don't have to be resentful. You don't have to be revengeful just because you rejected and your ego was damaged. Now, a man have what? Ego. Yeah, we got to be stroked. We always got to be the alpha male. I'm a man around here, and you disrespecting me. She dissed you when she put her nose up like that. She dissed you. So what about it? You've been dissed before. Let it go. So when you get dissed, guys, please don't become combative. Don't become verbally abusive. That's the worst thing you can do. Just chalk it off to experience and move on to the next one. That's all it is. And some people are just, it's a lot of people just can't resist the idea or can't resist trying to get back at somebody. What is getting back at her going to do for you? Huh? Not one little thing. Resist the temptation to become antagonistic. Resist the temptation to become arrogant. Resist the temptation to become rude just because she didn't accept you. Okay? And the reason why people don't accept you is their own personal reason. You might not be looking good. And if you're meeting persons, you might not smell you. You might have bad breath. You might have, there's a whole bunch of stuff. You might be wearing bad clothes. There's a whole lot of reasons why. Don't go into your head and they're here trying to figure out, why she didn't accept me. Don't beat yourself up like that. It's not necessary. Filipinas, for the most part, will accept you. But there are some that will not. And you have to be ready for that. You have to be ready for that. Now, refrain from being abusive, refrain from being arrogant, and move on to the next one. Last thing, guys, if you're rejected by a Filipino, resolve to be better and to be bigger. Yeah. Instead of being bitter, resolve to be better for the next one. Because you got to be persistent and you got to be consistent. And you have to learn from your mistakes. You have to sometimes put your ego to the side and let the real person come out. Because your ego has a tendency to put a masquerade on your face, a mask. Take the ego off, put it to the side, and let the real human being come out. Now, men have the ego. We all have egos as men. Big head. We want to be the alpha male. I'm in charge, and you can't tell me. And I know the way. I'm the leader. Let's go. That's all right. In its particular place, it's okay at times. But when it comes to relationships, interpersonal relationships, and communicating and mutual respect for one another, sometimes, guys, you have to let that go. Now, women have a situation as well. The men have the ego, but the women have the she-go. She go. Yeah. There she go. There she go doing her stuff. There she go trying to ignore me. You got to understand how women think. When you understand how they think, your life will change. It's a different ball game. It's all psychology. How you think about person that you're dealing with, whether it's your boss, whether it's your sister, whether it's your brother, your mother, your friend. It's how you think. And if you go start saying stuff before thinking, you're going to have trouble. Think before you act. Think before you speak. Treat people like my mama said, like they want to be treated, like you want to be treated. That's all it is. Rejection is only temporary. You know, it's not fatal. It's not final. You might come back to that same lady a week later, a month later, and she be, okay, let's go. I know. Yeah, we can deal. Mm-hmm. So you gotta keep an open mind. Closed-minded people can never move out of their little circle. Yeah, closed-minded, because you're too closed-minded. You're trapped inside your own self, and you cannot release. You cannot go forward when you got guarded minds. You have conceptions that are built up in your minds that are stopping you from moving out of that little cell in your mind. You got to, some of us has a cell, a jail cell. And we're prisoners of our own self. We're prisoners of our own what? Mind. And when you release and let your mind self evolve, and when you let your mindset grow and have a bigger picture of life, that's when you begin to start enjoying your life. That's when you begin to stop living in the past. Past is gone, man. It ain't coming back. That's why it's the past. It ain't coming back. But we living in the past. Well, I was rejected in high school, and same thing happening now. What's wrong with me? Come on, man. Grow up. Get a life. Leave the past behind you. The past is gone, and you still bringing it up. All right, let's see what we got in the house. Time for roll call. Time for roll call in the house. Everybody ready for the roll call? It's time for roll call. Woo! Terry Evans, what's going on, man? Good to see you in this house today. SML, what's up? What's up? Bobby J, what's going on, man? What else we got here? Roberto, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah. Martin, the Bushman. We got the Bushman up in the house today. Ooh. John, Big John, what's up, man? HT, Big Chris, what's happening, man? All right. Let's see what kind of comments we got up here. Terry Evans said, what's up, man? Terry, I'm doing good, man. Always good to see you, man. Good to see you in the house today. Got some people up in this house today. Okay, SML. Lisa D is here today, but she is eating her breakfast. She's eating the breakfast. She don't want to be bothered today, y'all. She said, I don't want to be bothered today. I said, okay, she eats breakfast. SML said, class is in session. Yeah, man. Hey, that's why you're here, man. I got stuff in me. I got to bring it out. And you guys are in the right place at the right moment. We just starting up. Yeah, I see y'all was on time this morning, man. I had people waiting for me. Yeah. Roberto, there's way too many women out there. Yeah, man. Roberto says there's way too many women. Yeah, there's way too many women out there to be hung up on some woman that don't want you. That's what the problem with a lot of men. They get out here, they find one woman, and they get attached to them like that. And as soon as a woman say, I don't want you no more, they cry. They drop down on their knees, start crying. Please, I love you, honey. I love you, sweetie. No, please don't let me go. I don't want you. I got somebody else. Oh, I do better. And they just make a f of themselves. And she done told you 50,000 times you don't want her. She don't want you. But you still trying to make her take you back. Get the message the first time. I've never been that way. I remember when I had my girlfriend, her name was Sandra. My first girlfriend I had. Sandra was beautiful, man. She's like, I got to show you that picture one day. She's like Lisa D. She was beautiful, man. She was high yellow. I like them high yellow women. And she had long black hair. You know why? She was half Indian. She was half American Indian and half black. Okay, but she was beautiful. And she put me down, man. That was my first love. Yeah, that was Bobby D's first love, man. And she was fine too. And I said, Sandra, I called her one day. I used to go over to her house a lot, you know. We chit chat. Mama liked me. Your mama liked me, and I liked them. So I went over to her house, man. And she said, what you want? I said, what you mean what I want? I come to see you. Through. That's what we through. What you mean we through? You my girl. What did I do? He said, you ain't done nothing. I just don't want you no more. Man, when she said that, I felt like crying, man. That hurt my heart. I don't my first love, man. And she put me down. She put me down to the ground, man. But you know what? I stood my ground. It hurt real bad, man. It hurt, but I didn't let her hurt. I didn't let her show that I was hurt. I said, what? You don't want me? I said, okay. What did I do to you? What I said? I tried to work it out for a few minutes. She said, just get out, please. Leave. Then she tried to talk to her. I don't know who this is. Okay. Then she tried to call me back after I left and everything. She tried to call me back because I had a car then, right? And she needed a ride. I said, no, I'm not taking you nowhere. You done told me it's over. And you calling me to take you to the store? Take your mom to get groceries? Forget about it, sister. And it went on and on. She kept calling me back. In fact, finally, I'll be honest with you, man. I ain't gonna tell no lie. I gave in. I gave in for about a week. And then, you know who talked to me and got me out of that mess? My grandma. She said, boy, let me tell you something. The girl I told you she don't want you, and you running back like a little punk. She said, straighten yourself up and fly right. Let her go. And when she said that to me, that got me out of my misery. I said, you right, Mama. She told me she didn't want it. I'm running behind her, but I love her. She said, love ain't got nothing to do when somebody tell you she don't want you. She don't want you, she's using you. And then when I let her go, I was still hurting though. I'm telling you straight. I was in pain, man. I loved the girl. That was my first love. But, I still kept calling her every now and then. And she kept hanging up on me, so I got the message finally. But that was my first love. And sometimes you got to go through stuff, but that never happened to me again. I'll be honest with you. It never, who was this trying to get? Hold on a minute. Okay, guys. Yeah, but it never happened to me again. I learned from my mistake. And I can tell you guys, some of you guys been in the same situation. Yeah, some of you guys been, who is this? Neil Boy Edits, I don't know who that is. But some of you guys been in the same situation, and you may have handled it better than me when it comes to being hurt for the first time. Some of you guys may have handled it worse. I don't know. But that's how you do. You have the next one. There's too many women out there, just like Roberto said. Martin Bushman, is there a way to get back with the Filipino ex who parted ways due to the situation, not because of either? Let me read that again. I'm not getting it. Is there a way to get back with a Filipino ex-Filipino, okay, who parted ways due to the situation, not because of our faults? Yeah, there's always a way to you can try to mend the ways, but you have to understand specifically what caused the breakup. You have to understand your part, what you did to cause it, or not cause it, what she did to cause it. And then you got to meet together and discuss that and decide, is it worth trying to redo? I can tell you that the majority of situations that you mentioned will not work out. Because you've parted ways. You've moved on, and she has too. Now, sometimes it does, because Lisa D and I, we parted ways for 3 months when we were dating. And I thought it was through. But I really missed her a lot. But I moved on. I went and started back online dating. I couldn't find nobody like her. I really couldn't. So I was a little bit disappointed. But I had resolved in my mind that it was done. I never called her again. We never chatted online. Then one day, all of a sudden, y'all remember when we had Yahoo Messenger? One day, I was on Yahoo Messenger, and she come barging into, hi. I said, what you want? I played hard to get. I said, I know, I was so glad to hear from her. I said, nah, she ain't gonna be easy. I'm not gonna be easy with her. I said, what you want? I just called to say how you doing. I said, I'm doing fine. What you want? Anything else? She said, no, I just wanted to see how you doing, let you know I'm doing. And then she chit-chat. I was rough with her. Yeah. Okay, anything else? Yeah, okay. Boom, bye. Don't call me no. And next thing you know, she called me again. And I broke down on her because I loved her. Love will tell you, love will lead you to the right way. And she loved me too. Eventually she admitted that she couldn't find nobody like me, and I admitted the same with her. And we got together. Now that's an instance where if you're destined to be together, it will happen. Now, if she doesn't really love you and she doesn't really miss you, you beat a dead horse, buddy. Yeah, partner, you need to move on and let that go, okay? I'm gonna be straight with you. All right, what else we got? Who is this Nivoy Edits? I don't know who that is, but he's barging into my live stream here. Nivoy Edits. Okay. I don't know who you are, buddy, but either say something or get off. Okay, that's who we got. Okay, we talked about Martin. John, what's going on, man? John Chance, always good to see you. He's my homie from South Carolina. HT on the road again. HT on the road. Where you at now, HT? All right, John got a question. He said, hold on, wait a minute. Are you telling me there might be a Filipino out there that might not like me? Of course. Call the PNP now. Ooh, how do you know if she's not playing hard to get? Well, most of them don't play hard to get. If they like you, they're going to say they like you. That's just how Filipinos are. They're very simple-minded. I mean, they're unintelligent, but most of them are very smart. But they're very simple, they're very basic, and they're very plain. And they usually put all their cards out, the good ones now. Okay, I'm not talking about the scammers and the one that want to be and want to get in your pocket. I'm talking about the good Filipinos usually put their cards what? On the table. If he likes you, you're going to know it because she's going to start, oh, you're so funny. You're going to do all that jiggling and stuff, and then you're going to chip back and forth. You can tell when they like you. And you can tell, well, if you're just starting out, like you're just starting to deal with them. But once you get a little bit more experience talking to them and interacting with them, you're going to find out immediately, pretty quick, when one of them likes you, and then you're going to find out if you like them in return. Because your personalities will blend. Some things she likes to laugh at, you'll like to laugh at. Sometimes Lisa D was very good for me because Lisa D would make good jokes. And I thought her jokes were the best in the world. I would like bust out laugh. You're like, I'll bust out laugh. I knew. I said, oh man, this girl, she's funny. I like that. And I would joke back with her, you know. And we kept each other laughing, and we always kept talking. And I kept discovering through our laughter and our talking, that's how I discovered how she was. That we would do well together. And so the communication is the key, man. It's the key. You're gonna know if she like you or not. All right, so what was it? I talked to us and John. Okay, next Andy. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Andy's my buddy. I miss you. God bless you too, Andy. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be here this week. We're gonna be here. We're gonna do back to back 4 times, and we might do a back to back. Okay, so we see how it goes. Also, before I go any further, let me talk to y'all something. I want to tell you something about the last video, the last live stream we did. Okay, it was about the webcam girls. Man, I had some pushback on that. Showing you, I done switched my camera. Hold on. I had some pushback. And, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Technical difficulty. I wish Lisa D was down there. Lisa D. Okay, let me just tell y'all. I'm back. I had some pushback. And I got about 2 emails negative, and I got 3 emails positive. I'm good. Okay, I got it, sweetheart. Thank you. So what happened was people didn't like me peeping in their Kool-Aid, drinking and sipping on their Kool-Aid, okay? And that's what happened when you tell the truth. The truth hurts sometimes. Some people are caught up into that thing, man. I'm serious. They paying thousands of dollars to some woman behind the camera that they'll never actually ever meet. And, and when I tell them about it, they want to cut me up. But that's okay. You know, I'm not handling it. And I had 3 positive ones and a couple of negative ones. But look, man, life is life. Don't get mad at me because I'm telling you something right for you. You come out here and get locked up for doing that stuff, then you're going to say, well, Bobby D, you didn't tell me all this. You didn't tell me what's illegal here. And yeah, it's illegal. You might be doing that stuff in the States and it might be legal out there. But it's illegal here. And many people I see come out here doing that stuff, porn stuff, this stuff, and next thing you know, they're on camera with the handcuffs around their wrist and head down, trying to hide from the camera because they don't want anybody to see their face. I don't want to see you like that. And a lot of the things that happen out here are with the Nigerians. Nigerians, I see them just about 2 or 3 times a month. They got so many scams going on out here, and it hurts me to see, African or black people being locked up out here. It hurts me to see Caucasian, anybody, foreigner being locked up. I got a problem with that. When you didn't have to do that, you don't have to participate in those types of activities. You could have came out here and got, just like we just said, women are so easy, so many out here, you got women to do anything you want to. You ain't got to do it illegally. But I'm just telling you, man, whenever you pull the sheets off somebody, whenever you pull the cover, that's when you see all the what? Dirt. And they get angry because they don't want to see the dirt. And they don't want you to see the dirt. It's okay. We all been where you are. That's how we men do. We get upset. We get antagonistic because it hurts our ego that somebody knows our little dirty light. Y'all ain't gonna like me for nothing now. Y'all want me to get off this camera. But I'm telling you, man, that's what happens. When you uncover the dirt and you see the filth and you tell them, hey man, you need to clean this thing up. They want to get mad at you because they have become comfortable in their what? Mess. And when somebody tells me you need to clean that up, I'm not telling you, I'm not making no judgments on you. I'm just saying it would be better for you to clean it up in case you get locked up. Don't get angry at me. I'm just telling you what it is. Let's go back to our comments here. Andy H. I don't know who this boy Edis is, but you getting on my nerve with all these John y'all, join y'all. Okay, knee boy. If you for real, you legit, you're not a troll, yeah, give me your question. If you're a troll, get off. Okay? I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you're not familiar with the internet, but don't mess us up here, okay? SML, what's going on, man? Andy, how is your lady? And he's talking to HT. You in the truck now, okay. No, I don't know what kind of Indian she was, but she was fine. I'm gonna show you that picture. And me and her got along well. I took her to prom, and the reason this is how I got her, man. She was one of the best women in school. I got her because I was smart. I was always smart at school, man. I was the kind of guy to go to high school. I didn't have to study. I only studied big stuff. Little stuff, I just read my notes and listened to the teacher. I remember usually everything. So she had a problem with history. She said, I don't know, Bobby, can you help me? And she wasn't all that bright. I mean, she was one of them hard, them hard girl learners, got to learn, go over. I said, sure, I'll help you. And you asked me, I said, Sandra, we getting on real well, you real cute, I love you. I said, I like you. Can you think you can see in your heart to help? Next thing I know, she called me back up and told me we were going to the prom because I had chit chat with her. That's how I did it, man. If you're nice to women and you treat them nice, get what you want. The way you talk to them and the way you handle yourself around them. Some of us are so afraid of women until we can't even speak. We can't even look at them. Okay, John says, okay, wait a minute. I missed one. Indian she was, man. But, she's in Georgia, so there's a lot. I think she might have been Cherokee. A lot of Cherokees in Georgia. And it's good. We've seen her again. So, okay. Bobby D and John Doe reminds me of good cop, bad cop. Good cop, bad cop. Okay. Okay, John says, what's rejection anyway? There's also a thing called a friendship that could be an option, especially if she's in a relationship. Perhaps the opportunity. Rejection, basically, when somebody don't accept you. That's all it is. For whatever reason, they won't accept you the way you want to be accepted. And a lot of times, people get angry because they're not accepted. They don't let you a part of their clique. They, for some reason, it may be the color of your skin. It may be clothes you're wearing. It may be how your eyes look. Believe it or not, people like you just, they don't like you just because you how you look. You know, those are very shallow and not dependable type people when they just don't like you because how you look. You know, but that's how people are. A lot of Filipinos out here are very superficial because they bleach. And if you're not, you know, you don't have the right tone, you might be rejected. Yeah, yeah, John. A lot of them don't want blacks. They're dark. They might not say they don't like you because you're black. They just say you're dark, and they don't like black. That's what I had. That you would be surprised how many times I went online and they found out I'm black because we correspond. They found out I'm black. They don't want it. A lot of them don't want that. You know, and I just say, okay, you missing out, not me. Talk to you later. Bye. Thank you, and move on. You got to move on. Don't keep it moving. Keep it moving. Like we just talked about, there's too many women out there to be falling for just one. Somebody don't like you, somebody else will. That's where you look at it, and that's where you move on. Now, rejection, yeah, you can be friendship too, you know, if you want to, but a lot of them don't want to be friends with you. Friendship is an option to choose a relationship. Perhaps the opportunity might present itself. Yeah, it's always an option to be friendship, but for me, if me and you can't have a relationship, and that's what I'm looking for, a relationship, I'm not looking for a friendship, then we have nothing else to talk about. I move on. You know, and if I'm initially looking for a friendship, yeah, okay, we be friends. But my job when I was looking was to look for a strong relationship, someone that was compatible to me, that could meet my needs and I would meet their needs. I was looking for someone with a long-term relationship, which would probably lead to marriage, because that's what I wanted. It depends on what your goals are in life. In many cases, most women who couldn't, John says, in many cases, most women who couldn't date me, for whatever reason, have hooked up with me with one of their relatives or friends. That's always an option. She could have a single friend. Yeah, I've had a few of those where they said, well, I don't like you, but I got a cousin. Well, my sister. You know, yeah, that happens sometimes. But for me, I don't want your cousin. I'm looking for you. If I wanted your cousin, I'd be trying to search for your cousin. The reason why I wanted to chat with you, my dear, that's what I tell them, because I like your personality. I like your profile. I like your smile. I don't want your cousin. Sometimes the cousin look better than them, but I still wouldn't. I said, okay, maybe we can check it out, but I never go back to that because the one I want is the one I wanted. I don't want your cousin. I want you. HT said, I miss your comment. What comment? Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't leave anybody left behind. So let me go back up here and see what's going on. I miss HT's comment. Okay, I just got with John. John again. HT was smiling. HT, Bobby D, and John Doe remind. Okay. Okay, I don't think I missed your comment. You said you were seeing your girlfriend again. John says in many cases, women do. Okay, I got that one already. Bobby Johnson, what's going on, man? Why are my messages not getting to you? I do not know. This is the first one I've seen, Bobby. Welcome to the show today. Wendell. All right, Wendell. I've seen you last couple of days now. Last time we had a session, you weren't here. Let's be consistent now. Bobby Johnson, okay, so they broke up because her family told her that the baby. I'm not following that, Bobby. See, Bobby said somebody broke up because her family told her that the babies would be ugly. That's a bad reason to break up, because the babies would be ugly. It doesn't matter whether they're ugly or not. If they're the parents, that's what's the most important thing. That's their children. So I must have missed part of your messages, Bobby. I'm sorry. I only see 2 messages from you, so something didn't happen here. Andy says, Bobby is kidding me here. You were right, bud. Okay, y'all talk about me. You talk about me, Andy. Andy, you talking about me, man. I'm gonna get you, man. Andy talking about me. Andy talking about me with HT. Okay, I got you. I feel you. Judge, what's going on, man? Always good to see you. Okay, my video is buffering a lot. Okay. We have probably had a bad reception today. I'm as closest to my router as I can. Usually that's better. I'm right next to the router, a little bit over on the side. So I'm sorry for that. If it's too bad, y'all let me know. I'll shut it down. He said, Andy, did you get another Filipino bro, or are you taking a break? Okay. Charles Anthony, how you doing, man? Good to see you. How is your wife doing? Oh, I miss you, guy. He said, hey, Bobby, getting rejected by a Filipino can hurt when the rejection is because of race. Some Filipinos only prefer Caucasian. True. Some Filipinos only want white. Realizing it, if you can get past being rejected, yeah. There's some Filipinos, they'll tell you quick, I don't like black men. I like white men. I love some, you know. Me, white people okay with me, but I've never been attracted to them as far as a relationship, so it's okay. So, I think that some Filipinos are prejudiced, okay, and to a certain extent, the most of them are not, but you will run into those that will not accept black people, okay. And even when you find that, just move on. That's all, you know, because it's somebody else that will. I guarantee you that. Don't let stuff like that stop you from your goal and your purpose on seeking a Filipino mate, girlfriend, or wife. Don't let it. Because there's somebody out there waiting for you right now. And if you quit, you'll never find her, and she'll never find you. You got to be persistent and consistent. Rejection is something that every one of us has to deal with in life. It could be job rejection. It could be sometimes your mother, your family, people that's supposed to love you reject you. Yeah, I've had some of my family members reject me. I remember when I was a kid, man. My auntie rejected me. Yeah, and she didn't like me, and I didn't like her. And she told me I couldn't come over her house. You think I was a little bit upset, but I moved on. You know, stuff happens, man. It's just a little part of life. A little part. Though you can't handle a little part of life, how you gonna handle the big stuff that come on? You know. All right, who else we got? Okay, I got Charles. Charles, guys, Charles is a good friend. We went to his wedding here in Cebu, and Charles had a awesome wedding, man. He did the thing right. He did the doggone thing. You hear me? Charles and his wife Dom, they had an awesome wedding, and it was a beautiful couple. They had it right at the what was the name of that hotel? Right at the hotel across from the SM Mall. If y'all know what Cebu is, Cebu City. They had the music, they had good food. There was probably over 100, 200 people there. And I was a guest speaker, man. We had a great time, man. I'll never forget that. I got a lot of pictures that took too, Charles. You and Dom, I'll never forget that. That was the first wedding I went to of any of my subscribers. First wedding, and I hope they have a lot. And Charles is coming back out here. He just, that's the type of people I deal with. I deal with people that are positive. I deal with people that want to go someplace and do something and be something. I don't deal with a lot of rumors. I don't deal with a lot of negativity. I don't need that. I don't need it in my life. And I don't associate with people with that negative mind. Because next thing you know, it's seeping in on you. That negative spirit coming in. HT, Andy, SML, positive people around me, man. And that's what you guys should be doing too. All right, I got off the track. Sorry about that. Okay, Marvin Bain, what's going on, man? Good evening, good evening. John Chancey, so what if I send her a note? Do you like me? Circle yes or no. Would you that work in the Philippines? Man, that's cool boy stuff. John, come on, man. Let me tell you something, John. Face to face, okay? That's where you deal with people here. Because they may not even read English that well. Face to face. Get in their face. And now you're not being aggressive. You're being smiley. Hey, how are you? Reach your hand out. Say, hey, how you doing? My name is John. I'm so happy to be in the Philippines. I've been visiting here, and I want to meet people. And you look like somebody I like to talk to. Can I give you my number and have you give me a text sometimes? I really, really would appreciate it. Can we just be friends at least? And then you'll be surprised, man. If she likes you, she'll start doing one of these. And then you'll know that's a sign that she likes you. If she doesn't like you, she'll just say, okay, all right. And then she won't get any responses from her. But you got to deal with people in their face up front. Don't play that schoolboy note stuff. That might have worked in high school. It might have worked in elementary. It might work out here. But you got to grow up, man. Be a man. Stand in her face and look, my name is John. How are you? What's your name? And you chit chat. The Filipinos like talk. They like conversation. They're very social people. They want to come together and they want you to approach them. You don't know. I mean, if you have to, you have to. But that's the last thing I would do. When I came out here, I didn't know nothing. I'm like, hey, I talked to them like I knew them. Talk to them like you've been knowing them all your life. Because when you talk to them like you've been knowing them all your life, you open yourself up to be you. Okay? That's my rule. When I talk to people, I try to be friendly, man. I remember when I met Charles in the grocery store with his wife, with his fiance then. I was just me and Lisa was getting groceries. All of a sudden somebody tapped me on my back. It was a big guy. I was like, hey man, what's up? I scared me for a minute. I thought with the po-po. Ooh, but yeah, man, that's how me and Charles hit it off, man. We've been buddies ever since. And so yeah, man, deal with them face to face up front. You there? You don't have to deal with them on the internet. Okay, Andy said Bobby's killing me. Okay. All right, video buffering. Okay, I did that. Okay. Martari. Yeah, Martari. Yeah, man, what's going on? Yeah, thank you, Martari, for being here. John Chance. Okay, I just did John's. Okay, Andy says he's looking for another Filipino, but almost ready to give in. Too many young girls. Don't give in, man. You gotta hang in there. It took me a long time to get Lisa D. It took Charles a long time to get his wife Dom. But he hung in there. You gotta hang in there, man. You can't get disappointed. There's somebody out there for you. You just gotta go through. Take your time. I don't even know how long you were looking. What, months, a year? That ain't nothing. That ain't no time. If you're trying to find somebody you can spend the rest of your life with, that's nothing. Keep on looking. Be positive. Be focused. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it. The women ain't not for you. You're not for them. They not for you. Don't let people like that just trying to hate on you. Charles said, also there are too many Filipinos, so move past it. It was not meant to be. There you go, Charles. Don't let one lady get you down. And let's see. HT talking to Andy. He said, this is the time to start saving and get ready to go see one. Yeah, I told Andy that. Andy know that. I've been telling the same thing you do. You have been telling them, HT. Save your money up. Andy, get you a part-time job. You need more money? Get you a part-time job. Or work overtime. That's what I did. I worked overtime. I had to save my money up. When my first time coming to the Philippines, I had to save my money up. But after that, I started making my big bucks, getting better jobs. And I didn't have to, I just pull it out. I had savings already. Bobby D. John Doe is another YouTube that gives his take on dating Filipina, but his approach is very non-PC. Just poking fun with HT. Okay, that's who John Doe is. Okay, you guys got a lot of people y'all looking at. What comment did I miss, HT? I didn't miss the comment. I didn't see it if I missed it, man. It must have been going on the screen. He said, I'm doing that right now. Okay, Andy, good. You getting the money, saving your money up, working part-time? Cool, that works, man. John says, I might sound crazy, but I think it's important to know the type of woman you're attracted to, and more importantly, know the type of woman who are attracted to you. That's true. You should know it. And if you don't know it, you will find it out as you go through these Filipinos. But it helps you if you already know the type that you're wanting already. It helps you to limit your search, and it helps you to be more specific to the woman you want, rather than going through all of these crazy women. See, when you guys that are dating online, you need to go read the profiles of the women. Now, sometimes the profiles are very, very accurate, and then sometimes they're totally fabricated because they put down they put things down there that they think y'all want to see and then want to hear, So you just have to be careful, read the profile as much as possible. When you get the woman online, you see her, that's when you start your questioning process, your interviewing process. But you don't sound like it's an interview. Because you've read her profile, you got some notes either in your mind on a piece of paper that's telling you what that woman was all about. And you go through, look at the notes about her profile, and then you question her, what she put down. Oh, you like roses? Okay. You like walking in the park? Okay. Okay. You be married? All right. Mm-hmm. Don't give out a lot of stuff about you when you first meet them, because she may not be for you. You don't want to know all your business. You question her, and you question her not like you mean or mad. You just polite conversation. That's all it is. If you're polite, you can get. Filipinos like to talk, but they like to talk to people that's pleasant. They don't like to talk to angry men, okay? Because you make them afraid, and they won't be messing with you if they're afraid of you. So you got to be pleasant and polite when you talk to the Filipinos. Don't be condescending just because you got more money and you're an American or whatever country you're from. Don't condescend to them, but they pick that stuff up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure out what it was. Okay. Okay, John says, then focus on those women. I know what I like when it comes to dating, and I know the type of woman who likes me. Okay, that's good. That's good in a certain extent, because you have your buying your profile already set for the type of woman you want. But guess what, John? You might meet somebody that breaks that mold for you. Okay, you got to be prepared for that as well, because there's somebody out there. I know you got your particular mold. You know who she looks. You might like thin women. You like thick women. You might like darker, lighter women. Might like outgoing. But could be somebody out there that just totally breaks that mold and changes your whole mindset and mentality. So you have to don't keep a closed mind, but keep a little bit of openness there, because if you don't, you could be missing out on some jewels. Yeah, you sure could. All right, let's see what else we got. Jen Johnson says, focus on the women I know. Okay. H.E. says, just remember this word, next. Yeah, man. Next. Sometimes you got to do that. The only time I don't say next is when I say next, I don't have a lot of time invested in you. I haven't put a lot of my soul and life in you. So if I haven't done that, next. But if I've invested a year with you, 6 months with you, talking, we done been through some stuff, I'm not just going to say next. I'm going to say, oh, let's work this thing out. Because I care for you, you care for me. Let's come to a decision here before we say next. Let's just work this thing out. That's how I had to do with Lisa D. I wanted to say next. I said next. But it wasn't meant to be. We got back together. So you have to be careful. If you haven't invested a lot of time in that person, next can be done said easily. Next. But if you've invested a lot in her, it's hard to say that, man. Because once you start talking to these Filipinos, you get to missing them. I remember when I was talking to Lisa D, my first thing in the morning, I got up before I went to work. I took a shower and everything. I hurried up, eat my breakfast, and sit down at the computer. We talked with Lisa because I know that was our time, man. That was our personal time of bonding, talking, and sharing. She set me off for the day. I was like, okay, I got to go now. And then when I got off work, guess what? Back the same thing. Running home, talk to my lady, So when you set that one-on-one time, that bonding time, that lovey-dovey time, hey, you want that. And you want that all the time. Then you know you got the right one. Okay. Okay, Charles said, there's also the negative stereotypes. Image of the black man will beat their wives. Yeah, I had a few Filipinos ask me. My answer was, I am not a pimp, so I'm not, I don't beat women. Hey, Charles, you're right, man. Thank you for putting that there. I get a lot of that. And I don't know what it is out here, but in their minds, a lot of the women think black men are the most worst people on the planet. And they don't come ask me. You know what they do? They go behind my back and ask Lisa D, oh, does he beat you? How does this black man treat you? Yeah, they do that. I said, what did she say to you? She asked me, did you beat me? I said, what? And I look at the lady and she starts smiling. I said, ma'am, I don't beat my wife. I never beat women. And I treat her good, just like that, for you, just for your information. And I walked away. They do that a lot. I don't know why. But a lot of the Filipinos out here have a bad connotation and stereotypical in their mind, in their mentality that black men are brutes, that we are evil and we just want to beat people. You know, I don't know where to get it from, but you're right. That's a part. I found that a lot out here, and it just amazes me the things that they have in their minds about black people, especially the ones that have never been around. And a majority of these Filipinos have never actually been around black people. They see them on TV, but they've never actually been physically around them. Okay, Mr. Kale says soup. Hey, sup, Kels? What's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Charles said, I did have many Filipinos who told me they like black men because they heard black men are kind and hearted and very loving. Yeah, I haven't had too many tell me that one, Charles. I haven't had that one. But if you had, that's good. Ran 64. Okay. Mello, what's going on, man? Who cares about those defective women people? They're defects. You move on. You know, it's all how you think about them, you know. If you find a defective one, the one that's not going to work for you, move on to the next one. She's so super hot and sexy. Okay, Rand got a super hot and sexy one. Okay. All right, that's good. But make sure, along with the super hot and sexy, make sure that you get along personality-wise, okay? Make sure she got some common sense, too. A lot of them out there, especially the younger ones, they crazy. They have no common sense. Some of them. I have found some younger ones, and I've never gone with anybody under 24, 25. But the younger ones, when I was dating online, they come on there, all they want is money for their load and all that kind of craziness. I'm like, I'll talk to you later. I gotta go. John says, television doesn't help the image of black men in the USA. So I think it's important how you talk and dress. It's very important. And because of those negative images went abroad. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, John. I couldn't agree with you more. I'm a black man. And I like being a black man. I'm proud of being a black man. Anywhere I go, I represent myself, my family, and my race. Now, I'm not saying that to say I'm prejudiced. I'm not a racist. But I try to represent my race because I'm proud of who I am and where I came from. And that should be, anybody should do that. And what hurts me, sometimes I see these guys come in here, they looking bad, black guys. Here's all messed up, all choppy show clothes. I was like, man, you in the mall. You a black man. Dress right. Don't dress like you a bum. You come out here looking like that in the mall. You representing your people, you representing your race, and you looking like that. Stuff like that I say to myself. I never reproach them like that unless I was a friend. Then I would tell them something. But yeah, you have to because there's so many negative stereotypes. Thank you, John. I appreciate that, man. Got a donation. Super chat, yeah. But there's so many negative, stereotypical things out there regarding black men. Whenever you have a chance to represent, and you're the only black, a lot of times, when I first came out here in 2014, very seldom would I see a black man. I said, oh my goodness. I made sure when I went out the house, I was looking decent. And I was talking to the people nice. I wasn't raising my voice. I wasn't hollering. I wasn't trying to say, I'm American, you better do what I say and condescend to these people. I treated people right. And that's what you, as a black man, come to this country, please, y'all, treat the people right. Dress right, look right, be right. You know, it helps the whole, all of black man image. It really does. It really does. And not only should you do that if you come to the Philippines, you should do that if you come to wherever you are right now in the USA. If you go to a different city, or if you go out your door to go to the store, look, don't just put on baggy pants and say, I'm all right. No, put on a decent pair of pants, decent pair of shoes, and represent yourself like a gentleman that you are. And everybody's a gentleman, and those that are not gentlemen, they just have to get in touch with the gentleman inside of them and bring it out. That's all you got to do. All right, Rand, I got Mello, John. Look at John. Charles says, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Dom is doing fine. Good. We're planning another party similar to our wedding. It would be an anniversary. All right. Yeah, it's an anniversary. Anniversary to be married 1 year, man. It is awesome, man. You talking about it. I'll always remember that wedding, Charles. I've got pictures of it, and every now and then I show those pictures to Lisa D. Mr. Kelsey, I get rejected all the time here in North Carolina. The law of averages says someone will say yeah. Yeah. But look here, man. Kels, if you're getting rejected, you got to look at the situation, man, and find out what's causing that. Okay? Could it be something you're saying? Could it be something you're not saying? Could it be something that your parents, your dress? I don't know. What you got to look at it. Could it be how you're talking to them? You got to address why. Understand what's causing them to reject you. And once you find that out, you will start getting accepted. Mr. Locadio, Grand 6 is talking to Mr. Locadio. Bad boy of dating says a numbers game. You have to talk to too many women who will make it easy for you. Yeah, it's somewhat, it's like selling yourself, really. It's a numbers, sales. It's basically you got to keep going till you find the right one that's with you and the right one that's compatible with you. Miller says a lot of that hate was taught to them by white GIs back in the day. Yeah. A lot of that was taught to them by GIs, but GI here now, so they had to get out of that. I think part of what you're saying is correct, because the bias and the prejudice actually is just basically ignorance. That's how I look at it. They don't know any better, they won't do any better. When you teach them better, they will do better. That's how my family in the mountains were. Lisa's family never been exposed to a black man. I was actually the first black man that Lisa D had ever met, person to person, face to face. Her family, I was the first one. They live in a remote mountain province area. They don't see black people. I'm the first one. So I made sure that I treated them well. I made sure that I talked to them like decent people. And I made sure that I represented the black race. Because they only see black as far as they can see me. That's it. And they don't have a problem with me. So I'm assuming if they see another black person, they will treat them well as awesome. 90 days, who's watching? Okay. I'm not sure whether I understand that one. Bobby J says, okay, Bobby D, I will watch it on rerun because it is buffering. Okay. All right, Bobby. I'm sorry about that, man. Andy says, me, okay. I got rejected for being an IPA gold member. I'm a platinum member. All right. Jeff, what's going on, Jeff? Jeff H. in the house, y'all. Andy said, you see that, mama's boy? Cool. Okay. I don't know about that one. Big right now, but what's happening, man? Not to bring race into it, but if I am to be honest, most black men are dating fine Filipinas. They generally are more attractive. Okay, I messed that up. They generally are more attractive. Hold on. I think you're saying, but they're more attractive than the man, and more attractive than other women. That's probably true. I mean, why would somebody come out here? Oh, well, it's true in some way, and then some way it's not true, because a lot of people are dating. I know a lot of people that are dating in the Philippines that I wouldn't say look, but average looking Filipinos. But it's not about the parents. It's about the heart, inner beauty. That's what I find. It's about the inner beauty. And if you got somebody that has inner strength and inner beauty, that's all you can ask for, man. Because all that facial stuff eventually is going to fade away. Eventually it's going to fade away. And he says, I'm looking, Bobby, let me find a Lisa D. Hey, Lisa D would cream the crop, man. There's some out there now, but mostly it's going to be in the province area. Because I thank God that Lisa D was raised in the province area, because she was not exposed to a lot of mess. Province people are sort of covered and sheltered in many ways. And Lisa D had to come to the Cebu to earn a living. So she got exposed to some of it, but I thank God I got to her before she got the real exposure to all of the mess out here. She got a decent mind. She was raised right. Okay, Judge says he coming here in September. I'll be here. How much money should you bring, Judge? That depends on how long you planning on staying and what you planning on doing. If you planning on buying your women this, buying your woman that, taking her this place, taking her that place, And if you going to Davao, Davao is a big city like Cebu. You probably should, if you stay in 2 weeks, most people stay 1 or 2 weeks. You stay in 2 weeks, you probably gonna need to bring at least 500 cash, or 500. You can have it where you can. I recommend everybody coming here, don't bring a lot of cash. Bring your debit card, ATM debit card, and pull it out of the ATM. You're gonna get a better exchange rate than you would with the money changers out here. You get a better exchange rate with your bank, and you're not carrying around a lot of wads of cash with you all the time, because you're a target when you come out here for pickpockets. But if you coming out here for about 2 weeks, 500 be okay. And if you can always pull more out of your ATM, if you bring your ATM card, just keep the money in your bank. You can always pull more out of there. And run over, or you need more. My first time here, I bought a whole bunch of money. I think I bought over $1,000 worth of cash money, and I didn't really need it. I was carrying that money around. I didn't really need it. The second time I came here, when I started bringing my debit card, and I pulled money. I would bring about $100 to $200 cash, because you need money when you get off the plane. You got to go to the money changer in the airport and change out and get pesos for your dollars, so you can catch a cab and go when you go to your hotel, and you got to pay the cab pesos. They won't take the US dollars. So you got to have some cash when you get it. All right. Kel says, have you? Okay, wait a minute. I went too far down. John Chance, he said, Lisa D got me whipped. I guess so in some ways, but I got her whipped in some ways too. So we even, we work together. But, I have found that if you look at her point of view, a lot of times her point of view is right. Because I used to be Mr. Tough Guy in the previous marriage. I like to let that go. I said, okay, what's the best thing that's going to make us happy, both of us happy? Sometimes I just have to give up my right for her wrong. And she does too. She gives up her right for my wrong sometimes. But it's about working together. That's all it is. Okay, so I think I answered your question about how much you need to bring. And let's see what else we got. You're going to Davao, Judge. Okay. Davao is a huge city like Cebu, so you probably need to bring at least five. You need to have at least 500. I don't say bring it, but have it available in your ATM. Okay, John says, agreed. Face-to-face is best. Eye contact and smile. Yep. You usually get some type of reaction that they can act on. If she smiles back, then you're in, right? If she smiles back at you, she likes what you're saying, or she may like how you look. But something about you she likes, and you can work with that when you know something about you she likes. Lisa D got me whipped in some ways, and I got her whipped in some ways. So we balance each other out. Hey, Bobby D, what's going on, Eddie Jackson? Eddie Jackson, what's going on? Being rejected, I say charge it to the game and keep it moving. Yeah, charge it to the game, man. It's more people out there. John Chan says, Mr. Kels, you have to figure out your average, what type of woman are rejecting you. Okay. John says, John Kels is talking to John. He says, bring 1K. We'll be there in August for the first time. I think it depends on what you want to do. Exactly, what you want to do. You want to go island hopping and all that kind of stuff. When you get it, your girlfriend going to have probably some things she wants you to do, and you need to have money for that. And plus, you have to have money for your meals and stuff like that. Then you want to, when you come, make sure you bring her some chocolate, okay? That's gonna give you some points in her eyes, because they love chocolate. Filipinas. And sometimes, if you can't come here, send her some chocolate online. Just go order some. Have it delivered to her door. For birthdays, anniversaries, stuff like that. They love that kind of stuff out here. Big rock people like yourself, Dr. Mike JHT, a positive image of the black man. Okay, thank you. We try to be. The positive image you are displaying helps those of us who are coming to the Philippines. Good. I'm so glad to hear that, man. Because that's my thing, man. I try to be a good role model. Because a lot of people, actually, y'all might not really realize this, but a lot of people look up to me out there. And I thank God that I'm trying to do the best I can to make sure that I don't mess up. Try to be a good role model. Brand 64 is a big rotten apple. Yeah, I really like Dr. Mike, who always keep it real. Dr. Mike's a cool guy, man. I got to get with him sometime. Roberto says, I can't wait to go back to Cebu, Philippines, and be with my girl. We're having our first anniversary for being together for so long. Okay, Congrats, man. Yeah. Yeah. It's good to celebrate. People out here love parties and they love to celebrate. And they do parties, man. We went to a party last Sunday. Not this Sunday, but Sunday before last. When the Pacquiao fight was on, it was a christening party. And man, those people, we were there for 4 hours. And then when we left, we had to leave early. They still was partying. The christening. They had it was two parties in one. One was one of the daughter, it was a boy and a girl. The daughter's birthday, and the little boy, his name was Drake, he got a christening. And they had dancers there, they had a DJ, they had music, they had a clown, they had games. Oh man, we had fun. Filipinos know how to party. I'm talking about clean stuff. It wasn't a drop of liquor. It wasn't a drop of liquor there, man. We had a great time. I'm probably gonna do a video. I got some video I took. I might do a video on it. What's going on, Theo? At this time, I'd like to bring up my comment about street smarts. Learn how things work in the Philippines, and being rejected by Filipina decreases the risk of that. Very good point, Theo. When you understand how the Philippine works, how the Filipina thinks, and how to treat them, behave around them, you will have less chances of being rejected. No question about that. When you come out here and you don't know nothing but you didn't take your time, you didn't do your due diligence to think about what the Philippine people, what makes them tick, what they like, what they don't like, you're making it harder for yourself coming out here. And you probably won't come out here and stay long because you'll be wanting to go back home because you didn't get a chance to get yourself aligned with how the Filipinos do things out here. It's different from the USA. A lot of the things are similar, but this is a different country. Miller says, I think he meant that the ladies are more attractive than the ones that white men are dating. Okay. That might be it. I'm not sure. But I think all in all, the ladies out here are gorgeous. Most of them are. Okay. Every time you find one that may not be totally up to par, but you don't look at the beauty. I tell you guys, when I met Lisa D is pretty, yeah, but she wasn't like she is now. She had to grow into herself. When I met her, I didn't like her. I didn't like the features of her. I like my women thick, man. Y'all know, I'm from the South. I'm from the dirty South. Southern guys, we like them big butt, big hip, big lip women. Yeah, I like them big butt, big hip, big lip, and big, out to here. Everything that on that woman that should be pushed out, I want to see it pushed out. Yeah, if her butt's supposed to be pushed, I want to see it pushed. That's how I was. I'm not like that now, but that's how I was when I got here, and I had to change because the woman that I chose wasn't like that. And so I realized I was being shallow. It's not about the superficial. It's not about the external. It's about the inner beauty of that person. That's what you need to really look at. Judge says, I'm staying 1 month. Okay, yeah, that's nice, man. You can really get the chance to see the Philippines. 1 month, that's a long time out here, man. You're going to need to bring some money now if you're coming out here a month. Before I agree, the responsibility is on us, man, to level up and don't get bitter. Yeah, get better. There you go, man. Don't get down on yourself. You got to keep on looking. You got to keep on keeping on. Roberto says, how much is for a haircut in Cebu? Oh, good question. You get haircuts cheap now here, man. And not only do they get a haircut, you get a massage. They massage your back and your neck and your head. Haircuts cost you, right now I get a haircut. I get a haircut every 2 weeks. Sometimes I get it once a week. And I pay 70 pesos. It just went up. Used to be 50 pesos. Now it's 70 pesos for a haircut. 70 pesos less than $1, man. It's not that much. It's like what? Go look it up, but it's not that much. In the United States, haircuts is like 15, 20 bucks or more. So everything out here is cheap, man. And the haircut, they give you a better haircut here than I would get in the States. Rand 64, Eddie Jackson, so right, there's an estimated 4 billion women on this planet. Plenty of women, yeah. Crook Mark, what's going on, Crook? Haven't seen you in a while. Everything good with me. John Chan says, I have always dated interracially on a global level and proud to say that I have changed all of the negativities of black men from families, friends, of the women I've dated. That's great. That's great. That's great. So John has always dated interracially. That's outstanding, man. He don't let race hold him back. Ain't nothing wrong with that. it's up to us to change that negativity. People will change once they get to know you. Experience is the best teacher. That's right. I can identify what you're saying there, John, because people in Lisa D's family never experienced anybody black in their lives. And a lot of them were hesitant to deal with me and to speak with me and to be around with me. And when I first started dealing, they did some of this, I feel, I don't know why. And then they rub my head, all kind of crazy stuff. I'm a person just like you. Yeah, I'm okay. You okay? I have to settle them down, especially the kids. But when they don't know, then they don't really understand. They had to sort of standoffish. But once you show them, I talk to them, I laugh with them, I make jokes with them, I eat with them. When we go over there to stay, we sleep together. And then they learn that you're just like them. People are people all over the world, the same. But if you don't go around them and show them that you're just like them, they're not going to understand how you are because they're still holding the negativities in their mindset. Change that nigga. Okay. Big Rodney Bobby said he likes everything pushed out on a woman. Yeah, man. That's what my grandpa told me that, man. He said, look at Bobby, when you get a wife, make sure she got everything pushed out that's supposed to be pushed out. Make sure it's pushed out. Because a lot of women out there, they just phony, man. Yeah, he told me that. He said, they phony. They got fake this, fake that. And that was back in the day. He was telling me that. He said, make sure everything was supposed to be. I said, okay. Yeah, my grandpa, man. I learned a lot of stuff from my grandmother and my grandpa. I mean, some down home, simple stuff. But it'll get you through life. Okay, Mr. Kell said that booty got to be pushed out. Hey, man, I like it like that. But you gonna find it. You won't find that a lot out here. Now, some of these women out here, they just like black women. I mean, they 24, 36, 24. When it's 20, what, 36, 24, 36. What a winning hand. She's a brick house. Yeah, there are brick houses out here, some of them. But you don't see it all the time. But you see it, I'll be wondering, she got some black in her? Yeah, I'm serious, man. They got all kind of, it's just not this flat. It's just not this flat around here, I'm telling you. You'll be surprised when you come to the Philippines. It's all sizes, all heights, all sizes. They got some fat women, skinny women. They got the medium size, thick women. A lot of them, just like in the USA. But I would say, for the most part, the USA got them beat. The USA got some big women, man. I tell you, man, I went home last year. I was amazed at the size of the women. When you out in the Philippines, you see these small women, then you go to the USA, it's like a shock to your system. I'm like, whoa, where did the heck? That's an Amazon. And man, I was like, shocked. It's a big shock. It's a big difference. When you come out here, it's going to take you a while to get used to the smaller women. It really is. And when you go back to the USA, well, you have to stay here for a long time like I did. But when I went back, I was gone for 3 years. And I went back, I was like, wow. And the things I noticed when I went back, y'all, hey, guess what? I didn't know they had the McDonald's. They got this thing in the McDonald's. You stand at the little counter there and put your money. You push the button to order your thing. I didn't know they don't have that out here. I didn't know that. And also I noticed that in Atlanta, they got these little cycles. I guess it's a robotic thing. You stand on it and people just moped everywhere. I didn't know that. So things have changed, man. Things have changed a lot. Okay, Big Rodney, okay. Mr. Kells got you. Kevin Schultz, how are you dealing with the dried fish? Hey, man, I don't fool with it. Hey, Kells, I don't fool with the dried fish, man. I can't. It's too much salt. And I don't like a lot of fish anyway. I told y'all know I'm allergic to certain types of fish. I can't eat it. Blow me up. You right about that, Kells. Yuck. John said, hey, Bobby, are any travel restrictions on bringing chocolates? Nah, man, just put them in your bag. Put them in your bag you're going to check in. Can you put on the carry-on? You can bring in the carry-on, too. But they're going to look at it. I don't know about the limit now. When I brought mine, I brought I put them in I had a backpack. I put the chocolates in there, so it wouldn't. Because if you put them in the suitcase, sometimes they melt. So what I did was I bought me one of these bags that's a heater. It can heat things or keep things hot and keep things cold. And I put it in there, and I put it in my backpack, and that's how I carried it. You can carry your backpack on the plane and put it in the storage area. And I carry two things I carry on the plane. My backpack, I always carry a backpack with my things I'm got to shave with, toothbrush, all that kind of stuff. And stuff I need to deal with. My computer, I carry that too. Backpack and computer bag. And I put the backpack in the overhead, computer right where I can deal with it. I don't know about a limit on it. I don't think there's any limit on how much you can bring, John. Eddie Jackson ran 64. If you pass this, an abundant mentality and keep your GGO and emotion in check, rejection can hurt you. You're right. You're right, man. You got to have your mind right. Tell you guys, man, if you got this right, I'm not going to mess with you. You got to have this right. The only way you're going to have this right is you got to look at the right things, read the right things, and listen to the right things, okay? You listen to these songs and say, oh, my baby done gone, and I'm going to cry, and you'll be doing the same thing. Listen to positive things. The more positivity you have, the more positivity you will be. I read positive things, I listen to positive things, and I try to speak positivity most of the time. I try to speak it most of the time. And when I hear somebody saying negative things around me, I get away from them. I try to move away from them because it enters into my auditory canals. And if it enters into my auditory canal, it can eventually enter into my mentality and my spirituality. I don't need that. I don't need nothing to hold me back. I try to stay positive at all times. Sometimes I succeed, sometimes I fail. But I don't like negativity. And when I find people wallowing in their negativity, I try to reach them and try to pull them out of it. Bobby D, have you seen the safari in Cebu? My girl wants to check it out. Safari, they got a safari. I haven't been to that yet. In fact, they're opening up a big event out here. Going to be opening up very soon called Ocean Park. Any of you have ever been to Manila? The Ocean Park, Manila. Lisa D and I went there once. We've been there twice. It's just like that, and they got Cebu is the place to be, man. They open up a lot of stuff out here, but I never been to the safari yet. Border Free, what's going on, man? Evening and morning Cebu, February 19th to March 2nd. Okay. Who's with me? Who will be there? I'll be here. I'll be right here in February. At least D and I be out of town in November, so we'll be here in February. We'll hang out with you for a little while. Come meet and greet you. Ran 64. Eddie Jackson, yeah, you so very true. I watch a lot of Mr. Lacario videos on dating, real game to another level. I don't know who this Lacario is. I gotta check him out. But I don't know that guy. Mr. Kill said ticket cost me around 11. That's a decent price, John. That's a decent price. You coming in February, March frame. That's a decent price. If you pay 15, 16, 14, you're paying too much. Around 1,000, 800 to 1,000, decent. Round trip, decent. All right, guys. What else we got here? No more questions. All right, guys. So Kevin Schultz says, do you have or have you thought of a small business for additional income? I used to do online, man. I had a whole bunch of businesses, man. Online, internet, and I did Bitcoin, all kind of coins and tokens. I'm still getting residual income from those, but I have to let them go because Bitcoin went down. It's coming back up now, going real well. But I don't want to get in that roller coaster no more. You know, I had a lot of money. I had a lot of people under me too, but I let it go. All I'm doing now is YouTube. I'm doing Fiverr, and I'm doing Upwork. That's it. And it makes it's a solid living for us. We doing well out here. I mean, actually, we could go and do pretty much. We had to pull it up a little bit, but we could live off what we living in the U.S. Hey, Cook says, I want to come with you. John, where did you get that ticket at? Everybody want to know where did you get it with a travel agency, or you just went to straight to the airline, or did you use a travel agency, or did you use like Trivago, or what did you use to get that? Kevin Schultz, do you have a thought of a small? Okay, I answered that. Big Rock said, how's the portion size in restaurants in the Philippines? It depends. It depends on where you go. Some places will serve you a lot of food. Some places are skimpy. And most of the places that skimpy on the food are the American style food. The Filipinos give you a lot. And Filipinos, they'll give you a lot, and its price is very reasonable out here, food. The portions, compared to the U.S., it depends on where you go. But Filipinos give you a lot. John says he went Korean Airlines. Eddie said this was a good topic, Bobby. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate that, man. I try to bring the best topic for you. I had another topic in mind, but you know what? Let me tell you, man. Lisa D said, don't bring that. I said, what you mean? He said, don't bring that topic, because you're going to be getting in that Kool-Aid again. I had another topic, man. I had all but statistics, my numbers. I had it all worked out. It's still here. I might do it again. I might do it. In fact, either I might do it at the end of the week or next week. I'm not going to let that do. I did too much research on that one. But Lisa D, that's why they changed my topic. Lisa D made me change my topic. I had to do all my topic all over again. But I have to prepare for you guys. I just don't come in and sit, talk. I always have something ready for you. If I don't have anything ready, I'll say, let's just, do a hangout. That's it. But I usually try to give y'all something, because you took the time to come here and be with me. So I want to make sure you have something to take away with you. Sounds like a plan, John. All right. Okay. All right. So y'all can hook up together coming out here. All right. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, guys. So right now, we're still in the middle of rainy season here. And sometimes it rains all day. It rained last week. It rained about 5 times, and it rained hard. Summer starts around March here, and it goes until June. Right now we're still in rainy season, and it's about 85 degrees out here right now. It's always hot, whether it's rainy season or not. So you guys that are coming here for the first time, you want to make sure you bring the appropriate items to wear. Short pants is always appropriate. Always short shirts. If you're going out with your lady, try to do a polo type collar shirt like this, if you can. If not, a t-shirt's fine. But I try to do, when I'm going out, try to do that. And if you're going out in the evening, you want to make sure you have on some long pants. Try it, because it gets cool out here. The breeze makes it a little cooler out here, but it's always hot. But the breeze, you want some long pants on, and sometimes you may wear a long shirt as well. Hop 2. What's Hop 2? John says he bought his ticket online at Hop 2. I don't know. I've never heard of that one. Eddie Jackson, he's curious. What was the topic? The topic was being rejected by Filipinas, Eddie. You came in late. You caught the tail end. But I usually come in with a topic. I give you the topic. And if you want to get off topic after I'm done, more power to you. I'm here to help you on whatever you want to talk about. All right, guys. I'll be here for the rest of this week. We'll try to keep it around 8. If I'm not here at 8, I'll be 8:30, something like that. But Lisa D is upstairs. She ate her breakfast and went upstairs because she didn't get all the rest out. Oh, okay. Oh, that one. Yeah, that topic was strippers love. Yeah, strippers love. It's a good topic, man. How to get rid of strippers love. How to get out of that. Because I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it. A lot of people have, and when let me go back to my previous one. I talked to y'all about the webcam girl. And man, when I talk to people about the webcam girl, I got a lot of pushback. And the reason why I got a lot of pushback, because a lot of you guys out there into the webcam girls. Yeah. You got your favorite one. You got to be there. You have a date every so often with her. And you push the money to her. Yeah. And you'd be surprised how much money goes into those webcam girls' pockets. And they don't get all the money. The people that sponsor them, the pimps, They get it? Or a lot of the big businesses get them in there and they get most of the money. They just get a portion of it. And when you're supporting, if you come out here and do that in the Philippines, it is illegal. That's why I'm trying to tell them about that. Anyway, I got 3 people send me email, and 3 was positive, 2 was negative. So I'm just saying, don't say that. You know, if you don't like the topic, that's fine. I can deal with that. But don't get on me for bringing out the topic, because I'm trying to help you. The purpose of this channel is to educate, to inform, and to what? Inspire. I'm educating you, because if you come out here and stuff, you're going to be locked up if they catch you. And they do a lot of stings around here every day because the foreigners are breaking their rules and they don't like it. And they're cracking down on foreign people, especially the Chinese. Chinese come out here and do anything. I'm getting tired of seeing every time I turn on TV, one of us with our head down going to the Filipino jail cell. So I'm letting you know, leaving cam girls alone. And the next thing, I might do the one about the strippers. Y'all remember T-Pain? I'm in love with the stripper. I'm gonna tear it up, man. I had Lisa D. If it wasn't for Lisa D, I would have been bringing that to you today. But I might bring it next week or maybe before the week's out. But yeah, that's what it was. Stripper. A lot of people love a stripper, and it's a phony love. And one thing I need to let you know, man, and I think I told y'all this before. A lot of guys have confused love with what? Sex. They don't know the difference. Because when they were children, when they were teenagers, a lot of guys started having sex as teenagers. And they confuse sex with love. And they grow up, they 20, 40, 50, and they still confusing sex with love. They haven't gotten a real realization of the difference. And because of that, they heard a lot of lies. They heard themselves. You have to know the difference. And when they go to these clubs, they think that just because the lady, they drop a dime or they drop a 5 or whatever on the lady, and the lady sexually cause them to get sexually aroused, they think that that's love. Oh, that's my lady, man. Oh, every time that's what I like. It's not love. It's sexual arousement. That's all it is. Sexuality. And love is not sex. Love is not equal to sex, and sex is not equal to love. It's a big difference. And that's what I wanted to talk about. When Lisa D saw that, she said, no. That's okay. We talked about it a little bit. And I said, I'll just take it off. I don't want to go through all of this with you. But yeah, that's what I'm going to talk to you about, man. I really was. Okay, Eddie, yeah, we do it. Bobby D, do you got my schedule? You and Lisa D need to figure out when we are going to meet. My schedule is open. I'm thinking lunch and dinner. And I'm planning to take advantage of you and Lisa D. Okay. Yeah, man, I got your schedule. You're going to be in March. You're going to leave March 2nd. And you're coming like February 19th. That's what I'm understanding. Yeah, we'll get together during that time frame. No question about that. You my homie from the South Carolina. Border Free said, brothers, if you have vices, please listen to Bobby D on staying on the legal side in the Philippines. They don't play. Hey, you right, man. I'm telling you. Y'all think it's a joke. You wait till you come out here and act a fool on one of these people. Think because you American, they can't do nothing to me. That's what they all say till they wind up and crying in the Filipino jail cell, crying for their mama to come get them or their brother or family. John says, I can get an Airbnb near you guys when we meet up. Okay. All right, that's cool. What's cool? You get Airbnb, hotel, whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with. Plenty out here. All right, guys. Hey, here's what you do for me. When this play is over with, I want you to please hit that like button. Please hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, you want to go down to the Philippines Connection on Facebook. Like that page for me. That's our fan page, okay? And also, for those of you who want to do some one-on-one, you can contact me and with bdix004@gmail.com. I'll do some one-on-one with you. The slight fee we charge you $17.50 for half an hour, $35 for an hour. I'll give you some one-on-one consultation. Might save you a lot of time, All right, guys, it's been real. This is whatever you do, I want you to remember to go online and at the bottom in the comment section, put down if you've ever been rejected by a Filipino. And how did you feel about it? You know, put that down right in the comment section. If you've ever been rejected, what caused it? What do you think about it? Tell me your feelings on it. All right, guys. Yeah, I hit you up. Oh, that's it. Kel's talking to John. Okay. All right, guys. That's it for now. It's been great. It's been real. See y'all tomorrow. Y'all be real. And everybody be ready for roll call tomorrow. I don't want to see nobody coming in late. Y'all be on time. I'm on time. You be on time. All right? Yeah, Black Ass. Hey, man. Good to see you. Be safe out there. Yeah. All right, guys. Hit you up tomorrow around 8. This is Bobby D saying take care. God bless and peace.